Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, hello, hello. And so we are here for our day challenge. And so, hold on. Next week on the 9th, this ends our 28-day funded challenge. Next week on the 9th. And so this morning we had some technical difficulties as usual. It's been, and so price has been this morning. We were waiting for a pullback from yesterday. Pullback. We were waiting for price to pull back because we see that it is an uptrend. We see the gold has reached a new all-time high on MGC futures as well as a pull today because humbling revelations about how the market functions in a government shutdown. They did nothing yesterday. It was horrible. It was a very volatile day, very volatile, very humbling to say the least. A very humbling day, but guess what? Got in the market, ended up getting in the market, ended up waiting this morning for that start getting a clear the clock to start on that position. Go to our TP this morning of the 30. We said it was going to go to 39.20. Hit TP 39.20, and so got in around the pullback this morning. I got in on this pullback here. I got in around. I'm sorry, no, this is this pullback. This was the time frame that I got in here in that trade. It hit TP this morning, and so right now price is pulling back. And so if we go to the higher time frame, price is possibly let's see here, coming back down to the 21 EMA. And so we'll see, coming down to the 21 EMA before it decides it's going to go back up. Buying session at 7:30. I said I will not be trading gold during this shutdown during the New York session. I'm not. And so pre-market hours from 7 o'clock, 7:30 to I got out of my trades at 8 o'clock. I'm sorry, at 9 o'clock was out of my trades and for the day. 7:30, around 6:30, 6:45 was up, got into the trade, saw the trend starting to form for that particular move that we were looking for, and rode the trade up, got out of that trade. But what we wanted to focus on was not being in this particular session during the I'm not trading the New York session at the shutdown. I'm just not gold. Yesterday was a very choppy day. Very choppy in the market. The market was extremely volatile, extremely choppy. It was one where I got stopped out a couple of times. Guess what? That's the game. Got back in, got stopped out again, and I quit. And so now we are back here. We're back and looking to only focus on during this shutdown, focus on pre-market. So London session before the New York session gets there. Not looking to trade anything outside of anything inside of the New York session. Just not looking to do that. So focusing on price action, price action. This is why you have to be a part of our sessions. Candlestick patterns, understanding price action trading, understanding what took place. This is a U-shaped pattern that formed, and so price was going to another higher high, but we'll see if that takes place. We will see if that takes place. But that is our analysis for today. And so price did hit TP from this morning's call. It did hit TP. And I will say this, when you are trading and looking to trade funded accounts, you have to understand trends. The trend is your friend, guys. You have to understand when a trend is forming, ride the trend. Go with the trend. Do not go against the trend. The trend is what you want to be in on. You want to go with the trend. And so that's what we were doing this morning. We were focusing on. And so right now, the exit strategy in our time frame on the 5-minute time frame called a sell position. Would I look to take a sell position on the exit strategy right now during this particular market? I probably would not be looking to take a sell position, only because what? Don't want to take a sell position because we are in an uptrend market. So even though it looks like it's a selling position on the 5-minute time frame, this is more than likely just a pullback on the higher time frame. And because we understand top-down analysis, the higher time frame is always going to dominate what's really going on the lower time frame. And so even though it looks like it's a pullback, a move or a sell, it is a pullback on the higher time frame. So guess what? Price can reverse and go back up because we're looking at just a pullback. It is not an actual selling movement in the market. It's a pullback to a specific area of price. And once it gets to that area, we're more than likely going to see price retrace and go back into the direction of the trend. So you don't want to get caught in a sell, and unless you are a really good scalper and you like counter trend trading, and you're good at counter trend trading. If you're not good at trading or counter trend trading, do not enter into a position for a sell in an uptrend market. Do not enter into a position of a buy in a downtrend market. Okay. So if you're not good with counter trend trading, do not do that. The trend is going to always be your friend. Ride the trend. So we're looking for buying opportunities on gold, on MGC gold. I told you before, this is the only thing I trade. And so right now, that is what we're looking for, is buying opportunities. We're looking for this to pull back, to finish pulling back. And once it finishes pulling back, what are we looking for? We're looking for a rejection candle on the higher time frame to let us know that price is getting ready to go back into the direction. And we're looking for our entries on the lower time frame, on the 5-minute time frame. So that is what we are looking for. Guys, that is my session for today. Just a little analysis for this morning. I did take those trades this morning, and we're going to talk about next week on the 9th, our funded challenge, and when we're going to be doing the next funded challenge. We're going to be going right into the next funded challenge, probably the week after the 9th. So we're going right back into our funded challenge, so that the focus is not just to get funded. That is not the focus of the funded challenge. The focus of the funded challenge is to give you an experience of entering the market and focusing on how to trade the market and how to trade effectively with consistency and with discipline. Because if you're going to be a long-term profitable trader, you want to focus on consistency and discipline. You're not just focusing on short-term wins. You're focusing on long-term mindset, long-term goals. And with focusing on the funded challenge and being a part of the funded challenge, you're focusing on getting the money to be funded, but also those disciplinary factors that you need to stay consistently profitable. So that is what we're focusing on. And so being a part of the sessions, getting the one-on-one training, getting in on that helps you to identify how to read the market. So you're not waiting for somebody to call signals for you. You can look at the market and identify what's going on in the market yourself with confidence. You want to be confident. It's 9:58, getting ready to jump off. Please make sure you jump in on our challenge and join our community, be a part of our community. Look for the Discord information inside of the caption. Look on the link tree link. Join the community. Get this information. Get this information, guys. Okay. So I will see you on tomorrow, Friday. Happy October. It's the beginning of the month. We're looking for a blessed and prosperous October. Amen. All right. See you soon.